ऐसा क्या भला. Good evening, welcome back to In the Khud. This is August 23rd, 2022, 8:57 p.m. Today was one of those really marathon, but you try to sprint a marathon days. Start from the top. Woke up at 5:30. Saw the Unreal Engine 5 C++ course that I've taken. Few points that I've noted down. I'll just quickly put them here for revision sake and for documentation sake. Navigating the 3D viewport in Unreal Engine, hold down right click and then WASD to move around like you would move around in a game. You can press Q and E, Q to go up and move up, and E to move up and Q to move down. While moving around, if you scroll mouse wheel down, it slows down the camera pan speed. If you scroll it up, it speeds the camera pan speed up. Okay, control plus space brings up the content drawer. You can take out assets from there and put it in your level. They call it level. Control plus middle mouse button drag to left diagonal front view. It is basically like your tilt key in Blender to which opens up a pie menu to go into which view you want. That's one good thing. Alt plus Z goes back to your perspective view. Opening blueprint editor, click button at the top, list of world blueprints available. Open level blueprint, opens in a new window, can be docked as a tab onto the main window. Basically just the very basics, the foundations of moving around in Unreal Engine. From tomorrow onwards I'll get to this blueprint editor and doing a lot more things with C++. I don't know if I should just watch some YouTube videos about building up environments inside Unreal Engine, because the pace at which days are going, 28th, like this Sunday is gonna come in faster than the snap of this finger. So I have no idea how I'm going to complete the moving meditation challenge because I've done nothing yet. It may just happen that I don't end up submitting it. I would ideally want to submit it, but let's see how that goes. I don't sound very optimistic about it either. So 1520, working more between Illustrator, After Effects, we have more Autohotkey automations. Now if you press G5 on my Autohotkey script for After Effects, it just duplicates the current layer. For some reason it wasn't working every single time. I have to like troubleshoot that. Small things I've learned. I just came across this YouTube video. Basically the way the motion graphics is coming here, that's like nice and like very subtle, and pages are coming up, and it's very simple, very subtle, but still like effective and nice. So I wanted to replicate a bit of that. Okay sir, thank you. Other than that, small things I've learned. AI artboards to AE. When you're saving the Illustrator file, you want to check this option which says save artboard. Save artboard as separate AI files. This brings me to the majority of the work today was done for the shop floor video. I made the first render, like first rough render, first 20 seconds. But the good news here is I've pretty much understood how to make match cuts now using the speed which we get from Animation Composer 3. So basically just 0.85 incoming influence, outgoing influence 0.85 or any other number, and for the other one 85 0. Position 1 we just know and have to get a null layer and do it. While I was working today, there is a ton of things I have to do in improving my scripts. So nullify script needs a few improvements, like the null layer shouldn't come at the mean every single time I'm grouping. There should be an option to just have it in the center of the frame, because a lot of the times I want it to be in the center of the frame. If there's a need to have it in like a mean position, I can do that. Like there should be a checkbox or some kind of option or another button of sort. I use pop and float as well. I use the line paths as well. For that I have to understand how that vertex which is selected as the starting vertex determines how the trim paths animation happen. So I have to understand that part. Other than that, a very important thing is I need, and this is like I have to stress here, I need to build the Sfx library, because I cannot keep going to my Windows Explorer every single time. All these projects that I've done, and go to Envato and download sound effects every single project. I should have all those that I've already downloaded in one single cloud like library for Premiere, which I can just access anytime I want without having to worry or download things and then cut, paste and extract files. That's a lot of waste of time. As this week passes by and I work more on the shop floor animation, a lot of these things are gonna come up which learned in this and shouldn't happen again. Might even have all these, something for example like something popping up with the scale and rotation and position and everything. For that there should be a script for a button click, is like all these very basic scripts should be there. Yeah, a big advancement here in my motion graphic career, if you will, through this video is gonna be match cuts. So I've pretty much understood how match cuts work. For a long time it was a mystery I couldn't solve, but yeah, here we are, and we've hit 7:22, 7:23. It was a pretty much long tiring day, and I'm not gonna edit this now. I'm gonna go down, get my workout and come up and then edit it, because it's just gotten too late. Like half an hour back only I put that video. So that's where life is at. It's pretty complicated, but we're living and hopefully doing good. Thank you so much for being in the Khud. I will catch you tomorrow. Peace.